Take it easy, try to cool it down, make it nice and slow.
Big hand for the Jackalopes. Magical Pinwheel Forest in tribute to Glenn and Jane. A lot of cool stuff in there. You often don't see these bright works on shows anymore. Nice pigeon on the wire. Those are called chromatrope wheel. Next up, we have a member showcase. This is all member-made product. We're going to pass the microphone down to Blue Parish, who organized it.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to be Blue Parish. I'll be the voice of Blue Parish tonight. And so the first piece that we're going to have is out of the Set Piece Workshop, Lyndon King led that, along with help from members. Lyndon, go ahead, light it up. Now, you'll notice that the key piece here is the pink lances. Those were key to the making of this. Yeah, tonight we're really lucky. We've got a wide variety of skills and abilities within the club, and we're going to see some of the best that the club has to offer. Remember, tonight's show is brought to you by Sky Pasta. Look for it at your favorite pyrotechnic stand in the plain brown paper cylinder. Next up, we're going to have a steel cone fountain by Chris Colina. Now, Steve Wilson, since he's no longer president, has been looking for gainful employment, and he is going to be the fountain lighter. He's found employment tonight as the fountain lighter. Steve, go for it. All right. All right. Chris, I would say we blame that on Steve. All right, next up, we've got Ghost Mines by Rascal. Absolutely fabulous effect. Next up, we have Turbillions by John Galt. All right, nice work. Very nicely done. Next up, we're going to have a Comet Front by John Schweibel. John's a member of the Rocky Mountain Pyrotechnic Art Guild, and he built a lot of the comets we saw in Friday night's demo from them. John, absolutely fabulous work. All right, let's give him a big hand. Okay, fabulous. Tonight's member showcase is using the new Simplifier wiring system, and they'd like everybody to know that they have solid comms from the grandstand all the way out to the 16 without a repeater. And if any of you want to know what that really means, stop by after the show and ask them. Okay, so next we have Scott Morton with 4-inch triple break shell. Scott is a solid fan of the Sky Pasta brand, and this is a triple break dedicated to Kurt Medlin, who has been a key influence on Scott. All right, two color with a bottom shot. Nice work, Scott. Next up, we've got a 4-inch special peanut from Greg Martin. All right, thank you, Greg. Next up, we've got from Paul Gull, like Seagull, a 4-inch 2-break golden red with bottom shot. All right, lovely. It's great. It's great to see other people starting to build the Italian style shells. That's been a less common part of the club, but it's great to see that's coming into the club more and more. Next up, we've got a series of Lamparis from John Schweibel, once again from Rocky Mountain. All right. Okay, next up, we're going to go to some 5-inch shells. This is a from Scoret Morton once again. This is a 9-time report, Italian style once again, dedicated to Ned Gorski. Nice, fabulous, nice crisp timing in there, Scott. Next one up is also from Scott Morton. It is a Stutata. Now, this one is dedicated to Edie Hofstetter, who passed away just a couple of days ago. All right, Scott, absolutely fabulous. Next up is a 5-inch draw-out shell. This was built in one of the seminars as well by Kevin Mather. All right, you gotta love it when it works. Nice. Next up is also by Kevin Mather. This shell, he's tried this twice before, and it's been a spectacular failure. So we'll see if tonight's any different. It's a comment to report, hopefully. Yes! Okay, I am happy with that one tonight. Third time's a charm. Okay, this next one is a Bomba de Tiro. It's in a 6-inch, and this is built by a combination of the Florida, Rocky Mountain, and Sky Pasta Collaborative. All right, fabulous, and thank you to everybody who helped put that shell together today. Last of the 5-inch shell is from Barry McLean. Oh, it's a 6-inch shell from Barry McLean. Very nice work. Okay, next up, continuing with the 6-inch shells, we have a double brocade from Cliff Pearson. We'll have a pair from Cliff Pearson. Oh, beautiful. Okay, another one from Cliff Pearson. This is a double petal brocade in aqua. Oh, let's give that a big ooh and ah. Come on, that's beautiful, folks. Yeah, nice work, Cliff. All right, next up we've got from Randy Shua, Firefly with blood orange inner petal. All right, beautiful, nice. Next up from Jeff Rossell, it's a brocade, 6-inch brocade. Nice, very nice break in 6. I love that brocade effect. Okay, next from Sam Lau, we've got a red, blue, and silver comet. All right, fabulous. Next up, we have the Casper from Ashley Milan. All right, welcome, Casper. It's good to see you. From Gabriel Shemaya, we've got Bell in the Sky, but that's Belle in the sky. All right, next up, Joe McMillan, half and half, blue and yellow. We've got a pair from Joe. And the second one from Joe will be a pink and yellow with gold. Next up, from Paul Gustin, lime green to silver glitter. Beautiful green. From Bob H, we've got a sea blue to green bobettes. Okay. Next, well, we're going to take a second here. Blue Parish has put a huge amount of time and effort into organizing Member Showcase. So right now, let's just take a second and give her a huge round of applause. Wild cheers. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. All right, fabulous. Thank you, Blue. All right, we are continuing with 6-inch shells. We've got Christy Burkhead. We've got a blue, gold glittered, a dragon egg. Oh, lovely. Another one from Christy, a bright willow and crackling. Nice break. Boy, that's a big 6. Christy, once again, with a silver comet with dragon eggs. All right, a round of applause for Christy on that one. Beautiful. Next up, we've got from Rascal a willow horsetail. All right, next up from Gary Parrish, and it would be a Bronco Proud. Obviously, you can tell that Gary is from the Mile High City.
Hi, Dad.
And obviously related to Blue. All right, lovely work. That was fabulous. Next up from Paul Gull, we've got a double pedal gold outer with red ring and green inner. And this is his first attempt at a double pedal, which is a difficult thing to do in a 6-inch size. All right, Paul, good luck. All right. Next up, we're going to take just a second. We are very fortunate this week to have Mitch Pyatt here from the Florida Pyrotechnic Art Guild. Mitch came out and has been leading a seminar on building Maltese color shells, a 3-bay color shell with bottom shot. And it has been an incredible honor for the club to have him here, and he's been incredibly generous sharing his knowledge and skill. And let's take a second to just acknowledge Mitch for coming out and sharing this beautiful art form with us. Mitch, thank you from all of us. So the first one, and also, yes, we'd like to point out that this was a huge effort by members of the club. Kurt Medlin is the one that actually made the stars for Mitch. The FAA and other people frown on flying with stars. So The first one will be a Maltese three bake with bottom shot, and these are red and white glitter with green center. Gorgeous. All right, next one. Maltese three break with bottom shot. This is a gold glitter outer comments with blue center. All right, yep, that is fabulous. Once again, just Mitch, thank you very much. That's a fairly rare art form, extremely rare actually in the United States. Not a lot of people are building that. Next, we're going to go to rockets. We've got from Steve Johansson, 1 pound Strove rocket, and he's in. This is presented in honor of the late Doc Barr. All right. Next one is a 1 pound whistle in burner with chrysanthemum of mystery with titanium. I think we got those cues backwards. But beautiful rockets in both cases. Steve Johansson runs the seminar program at BGI, so we're fortunate to have him with us. Nice work. All right. Next, we're going to move on to 8-inch cells. This is by Scott Morton once again, and this is dedicated to Mike Swisher, Jerry Taylor, and Vic, who are obviously influencers of the Italian shell building in the United States. All right. Next up, from Greg Martin. Greg's a very talented builder and builds some very pretty stuff. So let's see what he's got it for us tonight in an 8-inch. Oh, nice. Very nice work. You know, you look at it, folks, and you look at the quality of the shells that are going up tonight, and we should be very proud as a club because there are some very talented builders here who are really carrying on the art form of pyrotechnics. Next up from Courtney Pearson, we have Zippy Long Stockings. I think we give her bonus points for the naming. All right, big hand for Courtney on the name alone. Much less a beautiful shell. All right, back to Randy Shuey of Gold Willow with reports. Next up is Heather Strong. It's a double petal, crackling stars with rising tail. Next up, we're back to Paul Gustin. It's a lime green to boom. Next, we have from Aretha Wilson, Willow to Blue to Red. Next up, from the Circle of Blame. And the name of the shell is, if you don't know what the Circle of Blame is, you're probably sitting in it. Oh, a gorgeous bow tie. Nice work. Very pretty. Okay, and that actually was built by your Member Showcase Coordinator, Blue Parrish. Yeah, I'd say give her a big hit. Yeah. Next up from Spike, we've got an 8-inch meatloaf with the last of Jerry's kids. Thank you, Jerry, and more importantly, thank you, Spike. Next up from Barry McLean, once again, we've got an 8-inch red and green. Very nice, Barry. Okay, next up, 10-inch shells from Ed Osdale. We've got the treasure chest. Beautiful. Next up, this is a team effort from John Swibel, Steve Wilson, and Blue Parrish. It's the Rejected Gold Glitter and Steve's Magenta. This glitter has actually been in therapy getting ready for tonight. Oh, I think it's come out of its shell, so to speak. All right, next we're going to move on to 12-inch cells. We've got Dan. Yeah, that was a gorgeous shell. Dan Schwarzenberger, 12-inch snowflake shell. I love those hard breaks. All right, another one from Dan, a 12-inch double pedal, blue and red with crackling rising tail. Wow, I love how long that blue hung in the air. Next up, 12-inch from Heather Strong, 12-inch double pedal, spider crescent, and blue with crackling rising tail. Next up, we've got from John Swibel a 10-inch willow. Boy, those are some long hang time stars. Next up, we've got 10 inches of floor sweeping from Blue Parrish. Blue, you can come and sweep my floors any day. Next, we've got from Ed Dosbell a Firefly with experimental metal inserts. Okay, next up is going to be a pair of shells from Blue Parrish. It's called Magenta versus Red. The outer pedal is going to be Blue's Heavy Metal Willow. The inner pedal in one's going to be Magenta, and the other's going to be Red. Wow. Once again tonight, this show is brought to you by the Sky Pasta manufacturing brand. Ask for Sky Pasta at your favorite fireworks stand and available in the plain brown paper cylinder. The last show of tonight is going to be from Tommy Oldtimer. Boy, I'm going to mispronounce your name, Tom, and I apologize for that. It's a 16 Nishiki Kimura out of pedal with a red insert inner pedal. All right. That is the end of tonight's member showcase. Once again, thanks to everybody. And give yourselves a huge round of applause. Fabulous product in the sky tonight. Everybody should be really proud of what club members have built and demonstrated tonight.
Come on, give it up for the members of the Western Pyrotechnics Association. All that was built by the group here. It's nice to see the big commercial shows, but I actually enjoy those fireworks shot singly without music myself. Guess what? We got a 50-50 raffle number for you. Everybody get their lighters and tickets out. The number is 3233124. Oh, you didn't. 3233124. You won $293. Come down to the little gate between the members seating area and the public's bleachers. Your money will be waiting there. Don't forget to bring your ticket because we're going to check that number, 3233124.